Good morning everyone, Justin here, and today we're going to be drawing this rose with a single pen line. So what I usually do with this kind of technique is just start like right somewhere in the middle, and I'm doing this part of this one petal that has like a folded edge. Now this technique is, I think, a great way to practice just because I think it'll help very much with your observation and to also make sure that it keeps you from going back over your lines as if you're very indecisive. So observation, you gotta really look at not just what you're drawing at the time, but a couple petals ahead, constantly comparing the relationships of the pieces of your reference. So I'm gonna try to keep things as accurate as I can here, but of course, I'm gonna do this relatively quickly. If I really wanted it to be accurate, of course, we're gonna put down a pencil sketch first, make sure everything's correct, erase as needed, and then go over it with a pen. But that's not the idea here. The idea is to try to just get this done with one pen, try to improve our observational skills, try to get all the proportions appropriate or fairly accurate right off the bat. And really, this is something just to practice, try to do over and over. After you're done, go back, take a look at where you made a mistake and see where you need to maybe improve. So look at what you need to do next time. Obviously, this is kind of a little bit complicated perhaps, where the lines are a lot of intersecting lines. So as far as being a one line drawing, there are times when I need to go back to another section and I'll have to go over a line that I drew previously. Now, it doesn't have to be like that, and you can see here what I'm also doing, end up getting done here is a little bit of shading, maybe adding a little bit more detail, some creases or textural lines, just to get it a little bit more accurate, but it also helps me get back to other areas that I need to work on a little bit more. But at the same time, keeping my pen down on the paper the whole time. So I'm taping this video in real time, and you'll be able to notice the times when I pause for a second. That's when I'm looking at the reference. And you want to do this as often as needed, fairly often actually. So you're constantly looking at where are you going to draw the next part? How far should this particular leaf right here should it go? And what angle should the upper part of it be, just like the angle of the stem? So constant observation, as I mentioned. And I'm going to draw this other leaf here. I'm looking at the petal above it and looking at where this leaf would sit in relationship to that. How far should the tip go? And once I have all the elements in, which I have at this point, I go back and just add a few more details. And this just helps with adding a little bit more life to this drawing. And right here, because this part is actually quite dark, I'm going to add a few more scribbly lines. So try this technique, practice it a lot, because I think it'll really help you with your observation abilities. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.